His confidence. And he had always been a confident person. Didn't let his stuttering hold him back in school. He had a lot of allies. So there was minimal ridiculing, and then middle school was a very hard time for him. And in particular, 7th grade, there was tremendous bullying and harassment that caused him to completely withdraw into a very depressed and dark young man, and he just chose to stop speaking. And when we walked through the doors of that first conference, he was shoulders slumped, head down. What's your name? I'll show you my name tag. He would lift it up because he didn't want to say his name. It was yes or no to any questions he was asked. And at the first meeting where we split apart and he went into the teen group, I couldn't focus on the parent group because I was so worried about him. And when he came out the door of that session, smiling and talking, I just was overwhelmed at seeing that kid come back to my world that I knew was in there somewhere, and the NSA gave that back to me and to him. And this year, I have seen very little of him because he is so enthused about being with his peers and communicating. I don't think he's even thinking about his stuttering at this point. It's just thinking about being a teenager and hanging out with other kids. That, yes, this is a stuttering convention, but that's not what's on his mind right now. What's on his mind is just being a kid. I can't say how grateful I am to the NSA, and I tell everyone I can possibly think of how wonderful this place is, and they need to spread the word if they know someone who stutters or of a parent of a child who stutters. It's not something to be ashamed of. There are so many different degrees of it. If they're looking for a fix, they might find one, but the main thing they'll find is that they don't need a fix. They just need somebody to relate to, and this is by